Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is Cities Skylines Disasterville, and this could very well be the very last episode that we are going to create in this glorious, glorious town, because we're so very, very close to that maximum. I say maximum, to that population milestone, which is going to be super, super nice. But after we've done that, I feel that we will have achieved everything that we aim to achieve. Increase the value of the land. I can increase value of the land. That's not a problem. I should probably have a little look at the overlay and see how things are looking. Yeah, I could work on the land a little bit here. Maybe that'll educate more citizens. We need to educate more citizens. That's cool. I mean, everyone's pretty fucking well educated if you ask me, but like that's yeah. Everyone seems pretty well educated, but this high school may be a little bit over capacity. Yes, it is rather over capacity, unfortunately. I must resolve that somehow. There we go. An easy fix, an easy fix. Anyway, yes, as I was saying, this series will be ending after we hit that milestone and we've achieved everything that we want to achieve, which I envision doing quite soon, actually. Quite soon. Fire brigade's looking good. Policing's looking good. Helicopter depot, prison. Can we get a prison over here? Yeah, fuck it. Okay, there we go. Let's get pipes and water and such like sorted out. But yeah, we can't lose too much population because we're already pretty close to losing out. Oh, okay. This is a little bit of a space saving endeavor. Let's dezone all of this and let's rezone it all as housing, in the perhaps vain hope that we can get just the right number of people to come and live in this city. All right, we're fine for cash. We're absolutely a-okay for cash, which is really, really nice. Pretty happy with the way that things are going. Everything all around seems to be going pretty well. Apart from our housing numbers, they don't seem to be going fantastically. Increase the value of the land. We do need a few more parks over in this area. That is true. I will get a few more parks. There we go. Already you can see the massive effect that putting parks down actually has. It's crazy. I reckon this is going to be exactly what we need to take this to the next level. There we go. Is that going to still fuck up the power? Probably. There we go. Oh, we're connected over there anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter. Yep, it's showing that we're losing a lot of people, but it's okay because we are actually undergoing a bunch of upgrades, which is lovely, lovely, lovely. And the rest of the upgrades are, well, most of them should be dependent on... Most of them should be dependent on education, really, I think. Which is just happens over the course of time. There we go. It's looking good. And one more. One more. Fantastic. All right. That should be more than enough. We will have killed off a little bit of our population in doing that, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about it at all. Is there a crematorium over in this area? There's actually not. That's a little bit of a shame. We should probably try and fix that, actually. I don't know if I care enough about it, though. I mean, well, I care enough about it to, you know, to make a... Let's get rid of that. These are really shitty buildings anyway, right? So I'm not going to feel too bad about doing that. But there we go. That should make a bunch of people even happier than they currently are, which should propel our growth rate upwards even higher. Look at all of these upgrades that are happening right now. Glorious, glorious, glorious. It seems that we need some dead body collection over here too. I can get right on that. Okay, one over there. That will sort out that area. Ah, you know what? It's good. You know, getting dead body cleanup is important, you know? There we go, get rid of that. Alright, fantastic. That should deal with a lot of the issues that we're currently having. Nothing else should be really, really required. I mean, obviously there is these shenanigans that are happening over here. Didn't I put down a clinic, like, right here? Yeah, there's a medical clinic right there. I know ground pollution really isn't treating you very well, but... In fact, you know what? We should probably do something about that. As much as I love population and whatnot, I'm just gonna D-zone all of this as housing and put in place some high density and low density commercial. It just seems more logical, to be honest. It will annoy residents somewhat, but I'm not gonna really care that much. There we go. Zoned a whole bunch of new commercial. Let's see what takes hold. Let's see what takes hold indeed. Alright, so growth rate really should have stopped, but increase the value of the land. The value of the land's already fucking high, dude. This is not working. Why is this not working? You want me to manually do this? Okay, I can manually do that. Alright, that seems to be working a little bit better. No demand for big housing as of yet, which is a little bit of a bummer, but no big demand for housing. That's somewhat annoying, but what can you really do? I mean, everything's working pretty well. You know, our cargo depot is working pretty damn swimmingly. Do you want me to place, like, a rubbish dump, like, right here? Will that make any functional difference to anything? Let me guess. Oh, no, you do have pipes. Rubbish dump. Go and collect. Go and collect. Go and collect. I mean, you can, like,
Warning.
go up here, right?
Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Just when we were starting to grow again. No. Oh, no, 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 no. No. This is gonna be detrimental. This is gonna be devastating. This is gonna be a really, really, really bad time for everyone. Yeah, this is gonna suck pretty fucking hard. All right, I'm just gonna get some offshoot, like, shopping roads here, because it seems that the demand for pretty much everything seems to be pretty fine right now, except for some weird reason. For some weird reason, shops are a little bit underrepresented here, so... Fuck. I can feel the screen start to shake. For fuck's sake. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
An earthquake is occurring.
Oh shit.
Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Shit. That was a rather important part of the city. At least it wasn't housing, right? Like, let's look at the positives here. At least it wasn't housing. Fuck me. Oh god, that's such a large area to rebuild as well. Oh god. Fuck. Oh god, now we need to do all the roads and stuff again, and... I mean, that was catastrophic. That was really, really bad. Should probably just go around and delete all of the shitty roads that are broken. Because there is a lot of them, mind you. There is a fucking lot of them. We also need to redo a whole bunch of infrastructure. In terms of pipes and stuff like that. We need a lot of pipes. Need a lot of pipes, need a lot of road, need a lot of everything. Is there any more broken road? No. Alright. Oh, shit. How much of a pain in the ass is this going to be? A lot, apparently. I just do not want to break anything. I don't want to, like, break... I don't want to break anything that was already broken. Or that was already, different. Come on. Invalid... Are you fucking kidding me? What? Invalid shape. My fucking backside. Look, that works perfectly. God damn. There we go. All right. As you can tell, I'm quite salty about this, actually. Quite salty. Quite fucking salty. Jesus Christ, this was devastating. Just devastating. All right, well, let's just rezone this entire area as office, and let's have a look at the pipe situation. Pipe situation is pretty trashy, actually, although salvageable. Yeah, you know what? That's actually not as bad as I was expecting. I mean, there was a couple of things that were destroyed, but I'll take that, in all honesty. This is a subway line, it's gotta be, right? Wait, what? Oh, it's a bus line. Weird. Alright, well, nothing I can really do about that. Don't really give a shit about bus lines anyway. I don't think I ever really gave a shit about them, but I especially don't right now. Can we spend more on police? Because I think that if we spent a little bit more on police, then we'd have less of the issues that we've got right now. Parks, unique buildings, roads. The road maintenance thing is probably, the road maintenance thing, they probably repair all of the broken roads and stuff, but that's a shame. All right, come on, let's try and get this this thing up to the next level, because for sure the next episode is going to be the last one. Like, I can't extend this any longer. Like, we've done almost all there is to do. We are making a shit ton of money, which is also kind of nice, but hey ho. So this area is completely covered by a police station. Criminals in a holding cell, police cars in use. I mean, do we need another police station? Is that something that's required of us? I mean, I can zone another police station. That's not a problem. I mean, I will, if it's needed. Not an issue at all. Demand for everything has now hit 0. That's just worth noting. Demand for literally everything has hit 0. Surely there's demand for something. I mean, I know we've zoned a lot of stuff, but like, surely there should be enough demand for us to get over that milestone, right? I mean, I guess I should probably fix some of the existing problems that we have, but in fairness, I think most of our problems are just down to traffic, actually. Our traffic situation is less than ideal, but it's actually not the end of the world. I cannot buy another tile over that way. That's really annoying, actually, because I would love to do that. Oh, I've had an idea. I've had an idea. Rather than buying another tile and creating, in my mind, what was a glorious road, or what will be a glorious road, we're going to try something like this. Okay, so we're just going to abandon this whole flood defense thing, because this, if something ever happens, then, you know, we're fucked. We're fucked anyway, right? Slope is too steep. Don't worry about it. I'm working on it. Alright, here's the plan. We're going to have an underground road. Except we don't have enough money. Gonna take out a little bit of a loan. A 200k loan to be precise. And rather than having a connection over here, we're gonna have it come from underneath over to this way and up to there. We literally have to rezone absolutely nothing. And it means that the cars that want to go here can come off there. The cars that want to go over here can come off here. So, theoretically, we should have a much, much faster system. That's the plan anyway. Okay, this needs to change. That to there, that to there. Okay. And then one-wayify this road. Which I know fucks up everything, right? But there we go. That works. That works a dream. Basically, it'll mean that this road can just continue to go at really, really high speeds, which is what we want. Like, we don't want a junction right here. So that's gonna work a little bit better. I don't know if it's still gonna fuck around with the high school catchment area. Tends to do stuff like that. One-way roads. Really, really bad for services and provision of services and whatnot, but hey-ho, what can we do? Not very much, apparently. This is looking good. It's looking less horrific. It's still looking pretty horrific. Oh, this is the radio antenna mast. I really haven't felt the need at all, by the way, to build evacuation shelters, which I can do. Like, I have the money to do that. It's just, I just don't really have the desire to do that at all. Yeah, traffic is quite congested, actually. But it's only really here. Like, that's our only real issue of traffic. This area is bad, but I don't think it's that bad. I actually think it's better to be one-way than it is to be two-way. Controversial opinion, I know, and yet I'm still going to voice it. Alright, let's stick in 3 times speed because I want to continue this growth rate. That would be really, really nice. If we can continue this growth rate all the way up to that fantastic milestone that we're after. I'll zone a little bit of low-density housing over here. Just because I want to get us to that next level, yo. Zone more high density, zone more low density, zone everything. Just zone it all. Zone it all, make sure that it's all zoned. So that if anyone wants to build a house, we can absolutely let them do that. Literally, wherever you want to build a house, you can do that. Lots of upgrades, that's good. Dead person is waiting for transport. I don't know why this is taking such a damn long time. Like, we've got so many fucking crematoriums over here. Like, we really do. I've had an idea. I've had an idea. Maybe the problem is that it's just taking a long time for the crematorium vans to get back to their base. So, instead of doing that, let's go here like this. Here like this. And all the way under to here. And to there. Well, did that work? It seemed to work. Is that connected over there? I think that's connected. I can't really tell, but looks fine to me. I guess we'll see any traffic. Oh, traffic's using it. That's fantastic. That's great. So basically, whatever you call them, grave vans. What are they called? Hearses. Hearse. That's it. That's exactly what we wanted to see happen. So hearses should be able to go around in this little loop now, and it should make it a heck of a lot easier. But it basically should only be hearses that are using that loop. And police cars, I guess, as well. So police cars don't have to go all the way around. That's kind of the dream. Wow, our growth rate is actually kind of horrific right now. I don't know why growth has just completely stopped. Wow, so many bus route shenanigans going on here that I don't care about and also don't understand. Cover with more services. Oh no, it's educate more citizens. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that that our university didn't cover that entire area. Whoops. My bad, guys. There we go. Fine. We get a university up here. I still have zero idea why that makes any difference to anyone, but there we go. Let's spend even more of our precious hard-earned money on a fucking third or fourth or even fifth university for this building. For this city. Alright. I'll give it another 3 or 4 minutes. If we can't hit the milestone, then you know what? That sucks, but we're just gonna have to live with it because unfortunately we can't keep doing this forever. Can't keep going around in circles, unfortunately. Right, you over there. Water. Here. Perfect. People saying that they don't require heating to heat themselves up. I mean, they do. They just require, like, less heating than they would in a cold environment. I think that's worth noting. Okay, I am actually just gonna stick down as many fucking of these things as I possibly can. I'm gonna take out literally all of my loans in order to place more of these fucking buildings because people clearly have an issue with dead people. And I get it. You know, I get it. That's great. That's great and all. I'm trying to fix it as much as I possibly can. Alright. That's a good solid growth rate. That's a good solid growth rate. If we can keep that up for another 2 minutes, then we might be in with a shot of achieving this goal that we were after. Educate more citizens. I mean, we're pretty close to educating a lot of citizens, actually. Does this area have a university? Is that a university? That looks like a university to me. High school, we know it definitely has. And elementary schools, it also definitely has. Yep, everything's looking fine. It's just a matter of time before we really achieve those goals that we were after. I guess population, I guess like demand for housing and whatnot just like stops completely when you get near 75,000. Which kind of sucks, but like whatever. You're fully upgraded, that's perfect. You are not fully upgraded, but land value must be pretty fucking high by now, right? Land value is pretty fucking high. You want me to get some more parks? I can get more parks. Like, that's not a big deal. Might have to knock down a couple of buildings for it, but... literally everywhere there's a space, I'll stick a park. How about that? Everywhere there's a space, I'll stick a park. Even in some places where there's not a space, I'll stick a fucking park. There we go. More land value. Land value through the roof. Has that made any difference? Seemingly. I mean, it seems to be a good difference, but it also meant that we knocked down like 6 buildings or whatever, which is annoying. Citizens are sick. I don't know why you guys are sick, because there's a clinic very, very nearby. No, there's not. That's a complete lie. There is no clinic over here. That's annoying. That is annoying. That's really annoying, actually. Will this one clinic, like, do it? That'll actually do it. Like, will that just, like, straight up upgrade all of these guys? Was that what we were missing the entire time? I mean, you never know, right? Come on. Come on, video game. Come on. Just hit that magic number. What do you need? Increase the value of the land? You need more parks as well? I mean, I can give you more parks. Just dumpster some major parks in here? Wow, that actually kind of worked. That actually worked in a major way. Still don't know if it's actually technically going to be worth it, but I mean, everyone seems to be having a little bit of an upgrade party, which is kind of nice, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to get us above that magic number. Increase the value of the land. I mean, there's some big fuck-off parks here, that's for sure. There we go. There we go. Alright, is that enough to make anyone else upgrade? Yes, I know we're dumpstering half of our population right now, but who gives a hoot if it involves a bunch of upgrades to everyone? Like, that's the dream, right?
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents
God.
should avoid roads and
Good
waterfronts.
fucking God. Oh, okay. Alright, well, if we can hit this population milestone before the tsunami comes, then that's grand. But otherwise, I think that this is the perfect note to go out on. Like, really, could you ask for any more of a glorious way to go out?
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
A tsunami has struck the city. We didn't manage to hit the population milestone, but honestly, I would take getting hit by a tsunami any day over hitting that population milestone. I will totally take that. And as this series comes to an end, ladies and gents, let me just reiterate how much fun it has been. Thank you very, very much to Paradox for giving me the opportunity to play this game, or to play this expansion before it came out. Fuck me, this is a big one. This is a big one. This is a big one, and we're not even halfway in yet. But it's a good thing that you've still got rubbish to be collected, isn't it? Even though there is literally a building right next door that is to service your rubbish needs. Wow, our population dropping from 72,000 all the way down, keeping falling, keeping going down. So many buildings being flooded to the point of no return. And you know what? I did say that I was getting rid of these flood defenses. I really should have committed. That would have made it even more of an entertaining show. Honestly, I don't think they would do that much, even if I had insisted on keeping them. But I did say I was going to get rid of them, so I'm going to get rid of them for good measure. Wow. You know what? Also, let's just get some let's get some shit happening. Let me get some. Sure, I'll get a tsunami in there. Get a meteor over there. Get a wildfire starting here. That's starting there. That's starting there. That's starting there. There's a cooldown on these things, so...
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area.
That's a bit of a problem.
Residents are advised to avoid forested areas. Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Earthquake. Oh, okay.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately
at all this
if any
stuff.
is available. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
The tsunami actually takes...
A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
No. Not raging,
Geologists
you say?
predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute.
Yes,
Residents
there's
should take precautionary
a lot of stuff
measures.
that's going to happen.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Well, the tsunami in itself...
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area.
You need to shut the fuck up, because you're very, very loud. Like...
Residents should seek shelter.
Oh, that's much nicer. I mean, it's alright listening to you occasionally, but a little bit too frequently. Alright, well, you know what? This really is going out with a bang, that's for sure. The tsunami, holy shit, what a life. Like, this wasn't even me, this was just completely random. You guys are the happiest you've ever been. Alright. You guys must not be very happy then, I suppose. Flood defenses doing little. Meteor right to the heart of the city. Another meteor right over there. Holy cow, our population is just going down. Thunderstorm. Oh my good god. Tornado has emerged. Wow. Alright, let me... Can't stop now. Can't stop now, can't stop now.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city.
Let me, you know what? No, I'm gonna leave that area untouched.
With any information. An earthquake is occurring.
There we go. Oh shit, I can actually adjust this?
You are in the affected area. A tornado has touched down in
oh
the area.
No!
Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
I should put it on 10. Yeah, everything's on 10, right?
There is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised
Good
to avoid
stuff.
forested areas. Meteorologists have issued
This is madness. This is glorious, glorious madness. Shelter if any is available, none is available. Jesus Christ. Bailouts? Sure. Sure. Honestly, I mean, everything's fucked anyway, right? So, losing 50 grand. Jesus Christ. What an absolute fucking nightmare. The tsunami, it's, you know, the tsunami that we ordered still hasn't come. Like, they take ages to come. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This is utter madness. Oh, somebody is still upgrading in all this chaos. Wow, even at 1x speed, this game is barely handling it. What a great tune to go out on. Wow. What a great game. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself in Cities Skylines Natural Disasters. I built up this wonderful masterpiece of a city that is now worthless. Worthless. Just a big old mess. Oh, and more is to come apparently. That's a 10.0 meteor. And there's 2 of them. Wow. Ripping through the entirety of our office district. A third one to add on to that. Wow. Ladies and gents, I'm not going to drag things out any further. I've had my fun. This game is fantastic. This expansion is glorious. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A tornado has